China has been dealing with crippling pollution. The smog is so terrible that they literally cannot see where they're going. So a lot of people have been staying home. They've been wearing masks so they don't get sick as a result of the pollution. But you know, there's actually an upside to all of this, okay? The Chinese state broadcaster CCTV recently did a broadcast where they want to show members of, people living in China that no, it's not really that big of a deal. There are a lot of upsides to this pollution. So here is a list of things that they think helps unify China. It unifies the Chinese people, since the pollution is so terrible, they all come together to survive and
they all hate it together.
Yeah, they all hate it together.
It feels like a parody, but it's not actually a parody.
This is an actual news broadcast. It makes China more equal.
Well, that's kind of ironic and interesting, and they are technically communists, so hey, don't worry, the rich will get just as sick as the poor because you all have to breathe this air.
It raises citizen awareness of the cost of China's economic development.
Yeah, but you're the government, maybe you should fix that.
Maybe you can, pass some regulations that minimizes the amount of pollution you release into the air. You could do that. It makes people funnier. Okay.
All right, because they make all these jokes about how much the government sucks because of the smog. And they make smog jokes, of course, as well.
It makes people more knowledgeable of things like meteorology and the English word haze.
Now, that is the smallest benefit I have ever seen of anything, let alone smog. Well, at least we lost. On the downside, you're all getting sick, and it might cost you your lives eventually. On the upside, you've learned one extra English word.
Haze.
Haze. Okay, well, they must be feeling great about it. Well, look, I don't know. Give them points for honesty? Okay. I mean, that's the, Chinese government-sponsored media saying, yeah, you're all united in hating us and making fun of us. At least there's that.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that the government would much rather just lie to its people and do this very insulting broadcast, right? As opposed to just passing some regulation to make sure that the pollution isn't that bad.
And I got news for you. In a communist government, you can pass any regulation you like.
Yeah.
Right? So have at it, Hoss. And of course they don't want to because there's a lot of people making money off of creating that pollution. And they pay, and they got their own version. We got legalized bribery here. In China, we've been reporting some stories about JP Morgan, etc. It's illegal bribery, and a ton of it. So trust me, those factories are going to keep producing what they're producing, and you're going to keep having that smog. I got friends who live in China as expats. It's gotten so bad, they're like, look, man, our livelihood is here. Our family's here. It might be time to go.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.